I asked women questions that guys are too afraid to ask.
What height would you not date? What's the most attractive thing a guy can wear? What do you call a guy daddy?
I did the other day.
Yeah, I was the other day. I was here the other day.
Let's try this again. I just made a video asking questions to girls about guys, and the girls had different experience levels. And yeah, honestly, their answers weren't really what I was looking for, probably because they were my sisters, and they pretty much just talk shit the whole time. Also because they're younger, I think it's simply not the same as asking somebody who's older and has more experience. So I thought we would get a second opinion from two people who are a little bit crazier and older. Sorry, Mom.
Hi, I'm Devorah, and I am 23, and I am ready to get wild. I have a lot of experience with guys. I've experimented with all different types of guys, small guys, big guys, skinny guys, buff guys. So I think that like I know a lot.
I'm Jen and I'm 51. Life in general with guys has its good moments and its bad moments, but I was married for a very long time and then divorced. Tried relationship after relationship and it just didn't work. So now,
Experimenting.
yeah.
Okay, so I already asked these questions to Claudia and Kennedy. You got some questionable responses. Yeah, so
Okay.
I'm kind of worried to see what you guys are gonna say.
Oh god.
I think our responses will probably be different.
Yeah,
Me and
a little
Devorah
bit.
think very much alike
That's why
many
we paired you
times.
together.
I
I
just
know
don't voice it. No, I don't voice it. She voices it. I just don't say
That's
anything.
true. She
Yeah,
voices
because
it.
I'm like an older. I'm the mom. I can't really do that, so I have to be careful.
So these are questions that guys are too afraid to ask girls. Okay, does size matter?
It depends.
Yeah, it really does depend.
I mean, if you got a tiny one and you know how to work it, then it doesn't matter. I wouldn't say that it matters completely. Like too big
No,
is too
it does-
big,
yeah.
too small is too small.
Yeah.
You know?
It really doesn't. You have to know what they're doing.
Exactly.
Okay, so 12 inches is too big.
Yes.
Definitely.
We're just not into that.
No, we're not.
I'm glad to hear that. Are nipple rings on guys okay?
I don't
Yeah.
care. It wouldn't
You
stop
can yank
me.
on them and stuff.
I wouldn't
I
like
wouldn't
that.
use them for anything. I would just look at them and say, okay.
I
You
would
can
not.
date somebody with nipple rings. I remember when I was a kid.
I think so. I just ignore it. It's not like that.
I couldn't get past it.
If they want it, they want it. If they don't, I don't know.
Okay, what about rings?
Ew.
No.
That
Sounds like it would get caught inside me and tear every inside of the
Yeah.
How would a guy get a girl to notice them?
Just look
say
good.
hello.
Does it look good?
Or say
That-
hello.
If you look good,
Is that
I
the only
notice you.
qualification for you?
No, but if you look good, like that's the first thing that makes me
Just
notice.
say hello.
No, please don't say hello.
Why?
I don't like that.
You like attention.
I like attention, but like not from the wrong person. Like if you come up and say hello and I'm not attracted to you, I'll
Oh
be
yeah,
like,
that's true. That's true.
Why do some girls play hard to get?
I don't think they play. Oh, I know why.
to keep the guy interested.
Yeah, because guys need a chase, it seems like.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that just
That's
happens.
why I do it. Half the time I feel like I don't actually want to be hard to get, but like you have to be. And as soon as you give
what we
in,
have to do. Yeah. As soon as you give in, it's all over.
Yeah.
Downhill from there.
This is a
Agreed.
mess. That's probably why I'm single right now.
Well, when you need help, just come to us.
Would you do a threesome if your boyfriend wanted to?
if he was my boyfriend, absolutely not. I do it with random people, not a boyfriend.
Seriously?
Yes.
I'm
I've
surprised.
considered it once.
I
You
think.
did? Would you do it with two guys or with a
No,
guy?
two guys.
Two guys?
Two guys.
That's a very different response.
I would definitely
from the
do
girls.
Literally rather die than pleasure two men at once.
I would definitely do it if it was my
100%.
boyfriend and I trusted him.
No, I couldn't. I could not do
Okay.
it. It would piss me off.
But it would
so
have to
bad
be
and
my
I'd kill
choice.
the
I
girls.
have to pick it.
Would it have to be a guy or a girl?
I do
Never mind. I don't want to answer
I
that. I take back my question. Are muscles important?
Yes.
Okay, well that's easy enough. There we go.
Depends on what mood I'm in.
I don't
Depends on what mood you're in. Sometimes you're in the mood for skinny guys, and
Yes.
sometimes you're in the mood for muscular guys.
Yeah.
Really?
No, I like in
changes
between.
all the
I like the balanced, healthy male.
Do girls like cologne?
Yes.
Yes. It's like
I thought you
aromatherapy.
Well, you spray like 25 sprays.
I
I
don't.
can smell you as soon. I don't even have to turn around to see
You
that
just
you have
haven't
to do.
smelled high quality cologne before.
No,
You
I
just
don't
hang
even
out with
have-
these little boys.
I don't have.
When I come
You
downstairs to get my coffee, all I smell is coffee and cologne.
Yeah,
and I know
Brandon,
Brandon's
exactly.
up.
Smells like a man.
I know he's up.
This is a really good one. Do girls watch porn?
I mean, I have, yeah.
Not.
I don't do it like a guy
Not
would.
like
Yeah, it's not like
not
that.
on a needed basis.
Like I don't sit there and get
It's
myself
fine.
off the porn.
No, definitely not.
What kind of porn do you watch?
Male on male. Like what?
Seriously?
No,
I'm
kidding.
surprised.
I'm kidding. I
I
don't
was
do
like,
that.
no, she doesn't.
The girls said they watch girl on
Probably
girl
girl
porn.
on girls. Probably.
No, I would not
Really?
watch that. I like to.
Well, it's good we separated them.
No, like I would 100. They watch girl on girl porn.
Yeah.
No, I
watch girl on girl.
I watch guy on girl. No, like
But I probably do
I
both.
want to imagine, like, see something and imagine it's being done to me. So,
That's
and I
true.
would
That makes sense, but-
Yeah,
That's true.
no, girl and guy, 100%.
Would you still date a guy if he's not good with your family?
Absolutely not. Well, I already have. We know how that turns out. Brandon, what? Nobody's good enough for Brandon, so.
No, I don't care.
Oh, yes, you do.
I don't give a
Oh, yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
The girls do. I don't give a
And you. All of you do.
Her.
My kids care.
Yeah, they do.
They all care. Oh, you all care. You won't have to admit it.
Yeah,
But I
agree.
already know.
I do think that you
I know
all
for a
care
fact.
a lot about that kind of
She needs to
stuff.
date somebody rich. So
See?
he can fund Walsh Media.
See, he cares.
What's the best quality a guy can have?
Personality.
Absolutely. Integrity.
Integrity.
Follow through with what you're saying you're gonna do. Make it happen.
Has goals.
Honest. Can't stand liars.
Loyal.
Yeah.
It's
Loyal
worse.
like a dog.
Wait, there's something else.
Like funny.
Yeah, you have to have a good sense of humor for
Yeah,
sure.
for sure.
But not too goofy, otherwise it gets annoying.
Yeah, because then you can never have a serious conversation.
Exactly. Yeah, they have to know when to be serious or not.
What do you guys have against Goofy?
I like Goofy, just it needs
What's
to be
wrong?
balanced.
We love you. We love you that you're goofy, okay?
How do you feel about facial hair?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, I like it. Oh, really? Kenny hates it.
I love it.
I like the little bit.
You know, like bald face.
I like
No.
that shadow under their face.
I like facial hair.
Should a guy shave his balls?
Yes,
Absolutely.
ew, 100%.
Good luck on that though, without cutting yourself.
What about his
Yeah.
asshole?
No,
I mean, no, but make sure it's not like
I mean, if
hair
it's
out.
like, yeah, if it's like exploding out of your ass cheeks, then yeah, let's shave it. But if not, no, I feel like that's not, I don't expect
I would think
a
if they're
man to do that.
shaving, they're not. They're making sure everything else is clean. Why would they let that just stay like?
What are they supposed to bend over and get in there?
Does the guy need to have money?
Yes.
No.
Have you dated a guy with money?
No.
I mean,
I mean, like, enough to like,
no. You need to make your own money. That.
No, I agree, but like, I also don't want to date a broke ass. I can't.
No, you don't want to date somebody broke, but you don't need somebody necessarily that has money that's gonna take care of you. You don't need to be taken care of.
Yeah.
Or-
I need money and they need money. How about that? We both parties need money.
Yeah. Do you care about the job that they have?
Yes, I wouldn't want to date a police officer because I'd have to worry about him all the time. I wouldn't want to date a doctor necessarily because he's always working and I would get no attention.
Yeah.
We talked about that too. Unless he's already like a doctor that's like who works as a doctor part-time?
I don't know. I mean, as long as you're coming home to me in bed at night, that's all that matters. Your hours.
I don't know. We might be coming home to bed at 2 o'clock in the morning
I
and
think
leaving
that's
at
just
4.
fine.
That's not so great. That's not, it wouldn't work.
I think that I like my space though, too. So I
True.
feel like the balance.
True,
is-
I do too, but you still want that attention if you're getting it from just
Yeah.
one
I'm not
person.
picky about a job unless like while I'm with them, like I notice it's like
What am I
interfering.
talking about? I don't want one boyfriend. I want like
I wasn't even
3
the
or
question.
5.
Yeah. I want 10.
Yeah, you want like 10.
Yeah. One for every
One-
need.
One for every need, exactly.
Oh God.
What we
One
learned.
boyfriend just for cooking.
Yes.
Sure, and shopping.
And foot rubs.
If the guy gave his mom more attention than you, would you still date him?
No. No.
What about you, mom?
Probably not.
It's too much.
Probably not.
It depends, because if it's a mom like me and you're showing me attention, it's because we're drinking and having fun.
That's
and
very
hanging
different
out.
than somebody that's
I don't mean
somebody
like
that's
that.
something
Oh, you
mom's
mean like a
titties.
normal? Yeah.
Suck your mom. Oh my God. What's your biggest turn off?
I hate liars. God, I hate liars. I hate ghosters and liars.
So yeah, those are good ones.
And people who disrespect you. People who
Phil.
can't talk nicely.
Phil.
People
Yeah.
that are just dirty.
Who just can't, and who
Care of
can't
themselves.
communicate. Communication was another one.
Communication. Yep. Consistency.
Yeah, consistency. People who aren't consistent, who do not know how to talk to you and explain things, and bad listeners.
Yeah.
Bad listeners.
Brad's
You-
taking notes
I
right
feel
now.
like
He's
you don't
concerned.
notice if you're a bad listener until you are with somebody who's a really good listener and like remembers everything.
That's
I'm a
we
good
just had
listener.
this
I
conversation.
don't listen to Nick. What's the first thing you notice physically in a guy?
His arms. No, his face. No,
Yeah.
his smile.
His bulge.
I'm gonna
No,
say
never had that. Never had
no.
that.
I'm gonna say like there's like a window, like the window of like the head and like the shoulders.
Yeah, like the top is what I look at.
It's like first glance.
Skinny legs don't matter.
No, they can always be built up.
I don't know.
Yes, they
if it's
can.
Brandon, I don't know.
His dad had very skinny legs, and he doesn't
It's
so much
okay.
anymore.
I'll hop on
so.
steroids soon.
No, you're not.
What height would you not date?
Anything under 5'11".
Seriously? Holy shit. Anything.
You'll do short.
I'm not short now. I'm like done. I dated a 5'4". I put my
5'4".
platform
Dated a 5'4".
See,
wedges on and I'm
Yeah.
taller. I can't. I'm not like that anymore. I don't want that.
yeah,
At
they need to
least
be
five I want to say 5'8", 9, and above.
You know what I can't stand when like
Pushing
I'm
it.
bigger than a guy. Cause I'm small,
yeah.
but like
Yeah.
I'm like
But you're not a guy.
yeah, like
Yeah,
my
if
legs
you're
are like
skinny.
thicker than a
Yeah.
lot of guys that I've
Yeah.
dated.
Yeah.
That's a top.
I feel like if I could beat a guy up in like
If I could
5
kick your
minutes,
ass, I don't want
can't
you.
date him. Yeah.
Is it okay if a guy farts around you?
With time and not all the time.
Well, I don't know because like
with time, and it can't be like I don't want it to be too much
I
where
don't-
it's like they feel so comfortable.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
they
yeah,
just
yeah.
Don't think about time right now. Just like yes or no.
Yeah, I mean it's natural.
yes, 'cause
I
it's
can't say
natural,
I
but I don't-
have
If
issues.
so,
I
if
have
so,
issues.
then when is the right time?
when you're like rushing to take a shit and you're about to die and you can't help
No,
it.
I meant when is the right time in the relationship.
Yeah, when you're rushing to take a shit no matter what and you have to
No,
go
I have
back
like 1 month.
and they
2 months.
can't hold it in.
She doesn't care. Just whenever they gotta take a shit, it's the right time.
I don't
to
want
fart.
anybody getting sick holding in their farts. I mean, it's not good.
As soon as you both are close enough.
I farted on a first date by accident.
Do they hear it?
Yes. And after that, it gave him the whole window to fart all the time.
Yeah, I don't like that.
So I was like, it ended.
That's
Can't
not
do it.
okay.
And you know who you are.
Oh.
If he sees this, he knows exactly who he is.
Do tattoos make guys more attractive?
Oh my God.
No.
Yes.
Yes. It's
Yes.
nice, but it doesn't make a guy more attractive.
Yes.
No.
For me.
He's
it
asking
does.
this because he
If
just.
you have tattoos, you just went from a 5 to a 10.
Okay, is that why he's getting tattoos now?
That's not why.
Is that
Yes.
I didn't even know
Are
that.
you the one that told him that?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Long or short hair?
It depends
Depends
on
on
the
the guy.
person.
Like I like you better with long hair.
I always liked long because I found it was like an arty kind of creative
I
look.
think it gives like character.
I don't like greasy, long, dirty
No,
hair.
some people like I feel like they
They
grow
have to
it out
have a
and they
style
think
to
it's
it.
okay.
Yeah.
What's the most attractive thing a guy can wear?
Nothing.
Workout clothes, joggers, shorts. Well, I like long sleeves on guys.
I would say shirtless with a
Shirtless.
shirtless with a pair of sweats or something.
What's something a guy can do instantly to be more attractive to you?
Compliment me.
Yeah, but over complimenting is like that
That's
can be annoying
annoying.
too because you almost don't feel like it's genuine or they're
Take
obsessed.
care of me. Not money wise, but like make me feel like safe. Like they would.
I'm gonna say communicate big time, like the thoughts, like everything that they're thinking, and not be scared to feel
be
vulnerable,
direct.
to be
Be open.
vulnerable. Yeah, be
Yeah.
a little vulnerable and be open and direct,
That is good.
but kind and honest at the same time. That is attractive because most guys don't speak
So
their
where are
minds.
these guys that we're talking
You
about?
gotta find them.
describing?
It's hard because they're hiding. They're vulnerable and scared.
They're in their caves.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I am finding them slowly.
I'm not.
It's good. Yeah.
How many bodies is too many for a guy? Like how many people you had sex with? How many
No, I don't
people is
care. I
too many?
don't give a shit how many they've had. Do you?
Yeah.
Really?
If it's a lot, I mean, I don't think there's a number, but like if it's a significant amount, like Pauly D, then no.
What if it's like
No matter how much.
over
I
1,000?
No, definitely not. It's disgusting.
What about over 100?
I could care less how many they
Yeah,
have
that's
sex with,
pushing it. That's a
honestly.
lot of bodies.
Who cares? They could change. What if they change
How,
and they
okay, well,
decided?
then you know what? How about this? If they have over 100 bodies, then before I add to their body list, I would like them to get tested for everything.
Oh yeah. Oh well, that's a given.
That's like
but
the
that's
main
a
reason.
given.
How do you have sex with
They've
that
done
many
it and they've
people?
turned their whole lives around and they're like, well, they're done. And now they're
No,
starting
yeah.
All your
over.
sex addicts.
They're starting over, and it's like you have to give them a chance. You can't judge them
They're
from
gonna
their
cave
past.
again.
What's the most annoying thing a guy can do?
Act like he's helpless.
Act like a child.
Act like he is depressed for more. Like if you're gonna be sad, it's okay, but don't be depressed for more than one day. Shit happens. get
Yeah,
over
no,
it.
I actually agree with you.
Yeah, unless God forbid
Negativity.
there was a death or something tragic in the family, that's different.
Yeah.
Then you have to go to therapy.
Negativity
But
is annoying
still,
as
it's like get out of your head and just
So
go forward.
don't be a
Yeah.
pussy, basically.
Just suck it up and like just
Be a
know
man.
everybody's got problems.
Yeah.
Everybody's got issues. Keep on going. Don't complain and don't whine about it so much.
Mm-hmm.
Ask for help. Oh, when they don't ask for help and they need it, that's annoying. I could list a whole lot of things. Trying to find parking, and they just keep going around and around and around,
So
and
you
I
didn't
feel
know
like
you
going,
a car.
give me the f***ing car. I'm gonna park it. You should have parked 2
If he
spots
can't
ago.
drive, he needs to go.
Yeah.
Do girls like guys with fat asses?
I mean, I'd rather
Some
be there
do.
than not there. I honestly, like, yeah. There's been a couple and I was like, damn, like, your ass is nicer than mine.
Yeah, but too big. But too big is not good either.
Not huge, but like, if you're I would rather the guy have like a nice ass.
Yeah, but then it's nice, but
Well,
not Not too big.
Nothing there, folks.
As long as it's not hanging to the floor.
Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up.
What?
Second class.
Sounds
You
like a
dating an
teenager.
old man? What's a good opening DM to get your attention?
I would rather be very basic and
I like
simple.
hi.
How are
Hi,
you?
the name. How are you?
Yeah, I'd rather be something that
How's
really-
your day going?
Yeah, I
What's
don't
up?
like the messages, hi, I simp for you.
You,
Or whatever that.
Simp for you?
Okay, I've never gotten
People say that.
anything like that.
All the
Thank
time.
God.
All the time.
Ew.
Ooh, don't say that, guys.
You guys don't think that's boring? Hi, how are you?
No, it's very
normal.
direct
It's
and
From a
normal
DM?
thing.
Yes, what did you say? Hi, beautiful? Like,
No,
I wanna
just get
go
creative.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. I've gotten hi gorgeous. I hate the hi alone.
That too, I don't like.
Horrible.
I got a
not
message
answer.
I got a message the other day from a guy. He was like, "What are you doing for 4th?" Whatever. I said, "Just chilling with friends." Messages me the other day. I've decided that you're coming to Ocean City.
Oh, really?
I said, not happening. You decided, motherfucker. Sorry,
Oh my
my
God.
language.
Is it okay to have sex on the first date?
Yes,
Absolutely.
Hang on,
I
that's the
wouldn't.
answer.
I wouldn't though.
I have.
But if I wanted to, I would. I don't think it's bad.
I think in Claudia's video when Corey said that it's good to get it out of the way so you know if you like it. I
I
definitely
kind of agree with that too,
Yeah.
but I like kind of waiting because I
Yeah,
don't
I
think
think
that
that
I
there's
think
pros
rushing
and
that
cons in both.
is bad.
Yeah, I do think there's pros and cons to both.
Well,
Because you
there's
do
a lot
want
of
to make
girls
someone wait.
that are emotionally attached like instantly, and guys, and if they're like that,
That's
then
true,
having
too.
sex the first day sucks.
Unless you're drunk.
Unless you're drunk and you forget.
How will a guy know when you like them?
Oh, they'll know.
They'll know. 100% they'll know.
They'll
If you're
know.
not stupid, you'll know. For
Yeah,
sure. I'm
exactly.
really bad at hiding that.
Yeah,
too.
we suck at it.
Yeah, I'm not good at hiding that.
No, me either. Definitely not.
How would you want a guy to show you that he likes you?
If he's making the time to talk to you and like take time out of his day,
Yeah.
even if he's busy, but just to like check in.
Yeah. Actually, for me, answer because nowadays it's all text. Answer the text back within a reasonable time,
I fucking
not
agree.
days.
I cannot stand
Can't-
that.
That's one of the things we can't stand.
That
they
or
don't
when-
answer on text.
Or like they take a while to answer and they're kind of like, oh, I was busy. I don't care. Clearly you were busy. Just respond to what I was
Exactly,
saying.
yeah.
I don't like that.
No.
Don't tell me you were busy unless you're gonna tell me what you're doing.
Exactly.
I mean, that might sound like
That sounds
Exactly.
sketchy.
I mean,
It
yeah,
sounds very
it might
sketchy.
be like it might make me sound like an asshole, but I'm serious. Like I'd
It's
rather
so
you
true.
just respond than be like, sorry, I was busy. I don't care that you're busy.
Well, they're
You know what
hiding
I mean?
something,
Like,
obviously.
I don't like
That's
that.
what we can't stand.
Would you call a guy daddy?
I did the other day.
Yeah, I
But
did
was
too the other
kidding.
day. I did too the other day. Oh my god, I was like, I
I
did.
was like, Daddy, get me a drink.
No.
I said, damn, daddy, you look sexy as shit. Is it something like that?
Oh
That's
my
funny.
God.
Yeah, I say it as a joke.
I was
would
like,
never
I'm
say it
kidding.
seriously.
I'm kidding. He was like,
Yeah, I would never say it seriously, but I have said it as a joke a lot.
it did sound funny.
Would you date a guy that's weaker than you?
Definitely not.
Hell no.
That's literally an immediate
It's terrible. No.
dry spell.
No way.
Who should make the first move?
Either.
I like, yeah, I
Because I
feel like
like
when
the
they do
first
though.
Yeah, I agree, but I have made the first move and I was successful.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not worried about not being successful. I'm worried about like still holding like my composure or something. I
Yeah.
don't know. Like I like giving like the eyes and
Yeah.
they'll know when it's time. Or I'll say,
Yeah.
like, oh, you can kiss me.
Words of
Goodbye.
wisdom.
I can't stand when they
I
they
don't
come
wanna be
at
kissed
you
goodbye.
and you don't want to be kissed.
Oh my god, that's why I tell
Oh,
them to. I tell them from the jump, we're friends. We can see where it goes, and I don't do dates.
Yeah, but a lot of them don't
So I tell
listen to
them.
that.
And you know what?
They'll
Then they
do
can
what they
literally
want.
get up when they go in for it. They can get a hand right here.
Yeah.
And they can kiss my palm.
Damn.
Seriously, I am not kissing anyone just cause.
No.
Especially if they're not my type.
Would you prefer a guy who's submissive or dominant? If you had to choose one.
Dominant. But
Dominant.
but when they say it and act it and put it out there that they're dominant, I'm turned off. I'm like, that's gross. It's something that you shouldn't
Dominant
say right
in the
away.
bedroom.
Yeah, but they shouldn't talk about it.
No.
And say how they are. How
What about just
dominant
in
they are.
general?
I like going.
It needs
I
to be
like the back
balanced.
and forth.
In
Yeah.
general, balance. But
Yeah.
with the in the sheets,
Yeah.
the man.
That's because we're control freaks in normal life.
Yeah, that's
so.
I really am. And you know what? I've been like making that so clear because I'm kind of like I'm at a point where I'm like, if you don't like exactly who I am and you can't handle it,
Yeah.
get away.
Yeah, but I think when you're like a
Not
control
like
freak like that, you
changing
like
who
to
I
be handled. Only in the bed.
On that note, we're done.
Holy
Like, summarize, Devorah and my mom are completely different than Claudia and Kennedy
Are
as
we
expected.
really?
Yeah, I think
It's
they're
really
You're
similar.
like opposite answers.
Really?
That's
funny.
Me and you were very similar
Yeah,
with that.
that's true.
So
Like I was curious about the porn one. Apparently they watch porn a lot. They have an issue. I think they're
Freaking
That's
way
what
that
it
Claudia
sounded like
watches
they
porn
did.
a lot. I do
said.
not believe it.
That's what
I
she
don't
said.
believe. I don't see her
either.
being like that.
I think Kennedy would.
Yeah, I see Kennedy, but just out of curiosity
does.
more so.
Yeah, exactly.
Claudia, I don't see it.
Not to be.
I'm gonna ask her about that later.
Yeah.
I'm
Ready,
gonna
guys?
text her. So ... You watch Girl on Girl.
him.
Do you want to answer girl questions, Squirrel?
Girl
Yeah.
questions.
It looks like a girl.
It's a girl. Oh, look at him.
Oh, shit.
He broke something?
No, I didn't break anything.